First, though, she's gone from having Nookie in Brookie to starring in hot new Brit flick The Look of Love. It's the gorgeous Anna Friel!
What am I having?
Well, what would you want, my love? We've got it all here. We've got VK Blue. We've got Lambrini Cherry, which is my favourite. I do like that.
Have what you choose for me.
OK. What about that? It looks like it's got the Foxy Bingo Man on the front.
OK.
Let's have that.
Let's have that.
Go on, then. No, do you know what? I'm going to have Lambrini. Sod it.
If I don't like it, can I change my mind?
Oh, you probably won't like it. It's probably... You love it, yeah?
It's gorgeous. No sugar in that at all.
Did you see that disappear? I'm like that dynamo. I'm like dynamo. Right. I saw your new film, The Look of Love, last night.
Yes.
I loved it.
Did you?
Oh, my God.
Lots of breasts, not too many breasts for you.
If you're a pervert, you'll really love it. No, seriously, you're never 2 minutes away from a pair of jugs.
No, you're not.
But I love it because it was all like 60s, weren't it? And like there were people taking their clothes off, and it's a bit like a horny heartbeat.
Wait, no. It starts off in the 1950s, and it's about, for those of you that don't know, there's a bar called Raymond's Revue Bar that was the first strip bar in England in 1958. And Paul Raymond opened this bar where women would swim in tiny pools with dolphins that would pull off people's knickers.
Oh,
and
yeah, yeah.
You'd have...
Proper filth.
I don't do those bits, though.
No.
I do pose naked on a tiger.
Yeah.
Just on that bit.
I know. What was that like, sitting astride that tiger?
Well, it was a real tiger, and Jean Raymond decided to pose naked for this men's-only magazine.
It was revenge on her husband, wasn't it?
Well, it kind of wasn't revenge. I think it was saying, I'm 40 and I've still got it. And he devised this shoot in which he had to pose naked on a stuffed tiger. But they actually spray a tiger with a material that stops it from molting, and I found out that I was quite allergic to it. So they had to shampoo and wash and hair blow the the tiger before I could mount it.
Oh, my God!
Yes.
But you didn't get any reaction.
No, because they watched there. I did one time have a dreadful reaction in a copper bath when I realised I was totally allergic to that as well, and I came up in huge hives and we had to stop filming for about 4 or 5 hours.
No!
Yes.
You should go on embarrassing bodies.
I know.
You shouldn't you? Well, I got this from a tiger.
Yeah. Yes. This welt's from the copper bath and this one's from the tiger. And this one, well, my goodness.
It starts in the 50s. It's all based around Soho. But the Chatty Man office is right near Soho, where you filmed it.
So did you see us filming?
No, but I was worried about me coming out of, like, an adult cinema in a pack-a-mac, you know? Now, we've got to measure. Steve Coogan plays Paul Raymond, and it is a who's who, isn't it, of comedy. You've got David Walliams, you've got Miles Jupp, you've got
Which
Chris
is scary.
Anderson.
It's really scary to improvise with comedians, because you're such good writers. And with David and with Steve, you'd improvise a lot and have to make things up. And they were just genius at it.
But how did they get it so... Because, you know, just the way it was done, there was no one about, did you have to film really early?
Well, we had to wait for lots of the cars because there was so much traffic.
Yeah.
And then they closed the streets down and the set decorator came on and changed all the windows exactly as it would have been in the 60s.
But do you see that man in the background? Look, jeans and trainers. I mean, where's the costume person?
No,
probably in there having a wank.
No, but you...
I mean, look, that is a big old blooper. Do you know what I mean? He's holding an iPad. He's holding an iPad. Come from the future to piss you off.
It's an on-set one. That's like one of the crew guys or something.
Oh, really? Oh, OK.
Yeah.
We've got a little clip here. This is Paul trying to talk Jean into spicing things up. Is it true your dad tried to stop you taking the part?
He didn't go as far as trying to stop me taking the part, but the character I play is dead. And so the only reference and research pictures I had were 3 photographs, one when she was 21, and another when she was in her mid-30s, and another when she came back and was blonde and 40. And I said, oh, I'll send you the pictures of what I'm going to look like, Dad. But I didn't realise that the porn shoot that she does was an attachment to the email.
Oh, no.
And at my dad's Belfast, he's like, look, Anna, I know you've taken your clothes off and you're very open and stuff. He said, but I think you're going a wee bit too far on this. He's like, my God, you can see everything. You're not going to do that. I was like, what do you mean? And I had no clue what she was talking about until I hit the attachment and there was, sure enough, Jean, like this.
No way.
Lying back, the whole thing. And I was like, no, we're not doing that. The most you'll see, Dad, is a little bit of bottom, I promise. So it was a bit mortifying to say, yeah, I sent my dad porn.
To the tabloids, you'll always be that red hot leather from Brookside, won't you? I mean, people don't realise how much of a storm that caused with 2 girls kissing.
And we didn't even use tongues. It was literally just... It wasn't a big deal at all, but then it was. I know, well, I think because it was new, and anything, you know, new for the first time is shocking. And I'm glad that in this day and age we're a lot more open about it.
Yeah, I mean, they stick it in anything
Girls
now,
kiss.
don't they? no, they do, don't they? Like, ratings go down on Emmerdale or anything, they always get...
Quick, stick a lesbian kiss in it.
Yeah, we'll like, release the lesbian, innit? There must be so pissed off, innit? That clip was actually used, wasn't it, in the Olympics opening ceremony?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you must have been dead chuffed with that.
No, they called me about 2 days before and said, is it all right, can we use it? And I didn't understand in what context or the relevance of a lesbian kiss in the London Olympics. Yeah. There's some lesbo dance going on the
100-metre lesbian.
Yeah. And this is... Oh, that was good. I like that one.
I can't even imagine what the warming up would be like, but...
Lick a lot of puss.
Can you go as red as my memory?
No, it was very flattering to be part of that kind of Britpop culture of the 90s.
You're a big cheese over in Hollywood now, but how hard was it getting into the Hollywood scene and everything and auditioning and everything?
I don't know, I think we're really accepted in that country.
Yeah.
They really like the Brits, they like our work ethic. And I lived there solidly without coming back for 2.5 years, and I really enjoyed it, and I was kind of embraced. The thing there, they've never heard of Brookside.
Oh, so you don't
They
know
don't know.
Yeah,
they've never heard of Darren Day, or they've never heard of any... And they've never anything like that. It was literally, they saw me on stage and offered me jobs because of what I did.
You and your boyfriend, Rhys Evans, are quite a private couple. Do you get left alone over there, or do you still get hassled by the paps and like...
We usually get left alone. It depends where you go. If you go down Sunset Strip, they're always there. He's there right now.
Yeah. And what do they make of his accent? Because he's not proper...
Well, his first language is... He speaks Welsh. He speaks Welsh before he speaks English, so if he spoke in Welsh, they'd find it hard to understand. But a Welsh accent, I think, is quite a beautiful one. It's very easy on the ear.
Yeah. I find it very attractive.
Oh, I do, too.
I do.
Do you know how to say I love you in Welsh?
Is it like pobbly cum?
What do you say? You say dwindy-garrity.
Ah, dwindy-garrity. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's
and cariad is to love, which means I would carry you.
Oh,
it's really
carafe.
Yeah, cariad.
Cariad.
Not carafe, you're thinking of wine.
You do hear all these horror stories about actresses in Hollywood. Did a producer really take a donut off of you?
It was ages ago. There's something called craft service, which is basically free food on the set that you can go and help yourself to. It was ages ago. I was 22, 14 years ago, and I was at the craft service and thought, oh, I'll have a donut and I'll have this. And the producer at the time, I will mention no names, just went, really? Really? And I went, what do you mean, really? Yeah, I want a donut. And he went...
No.
I was like, I'm having my donut.
If my producer did that to me, he'd be drinking that donut through a straw. I tell you, he would have the biggest fight on his hands. Oh, Anna, it's been so lovely having you on.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
And The Look of Love, when's it out?
On the 26th of April.
Oh, well, it's absolutely brilliant. You've got to go and see it. Anna Friel, everyone! After the break, Paul Gascoigne and Fall Out Boy will be here. I'll see you in part 3.